Now let's take a look at this picture from yesterday's UFC event. It's President-elect Donald Trump, you can see there, the world's richest man, Elon Musk, Tulsi Gabbard, and RFK Jr. This was at Madison Square Garden for UFC 309. I'll be talking to Alex Stein about this event a little bit later, but have a look at that picture, Dan, and marvel at the fact that every single person there was a former Democrat. This political realignment that we are seeing in America is extraordinary. We're seeing signs of it here, not just signs. I would say the last three elections, there's been clear evidence of it. We've seen it in the UK. And it's stunning to see these people who are going to be making up Trump's administration were all once part of the Democrats' tent.
Well, that's right, Rita. I mean, the Republican Party is now the National Unity Party. They've got people on all sides of politics that are in their administration. And it's amazing that Trump has been the one that has actually brought, or is now starting to bring the country together with, as you say, former Democrats having key roles, or Democrat voters and supporters having key roles in his administration. This is the realignment, which is those who used to be Democrats, and you could probably put Joe Rogan in that camp as well, at least someone who was on the left, and said, well, I was on the left because I support free speech and civil liberties and so forth. But then they lived through COVID, they lived through the lockdowns. They saw what happened in California, a Democrat state, and in New York, a Democrat state. They went the furthest in imposing lockdowns and curfews and mandates on their citizens. And so that's driven a lot of this, particularly when you talk about RFK Jr. and his concerns about health and the medical bureaucracy and so forth. So, look, we're living through a fascinating time, but through a time of immense opportunity. There's a lot of opportunity to make our societies better. You mentioned the UK and Australia, so we've got a way to go in Australia, but I'm very positive about what the future brings.